Then, we were just, trying to work our way up. And one fine day, Altaf calls me. Once he started his business, a lot of us have questions how to approach people, right? He calls me one day and asks me, how many more years you going to work like this? Aren't you tired? Aren't you tired of working like this? And I said, yes, I'm tired and I'm looking to do something different, but I don't know what. He said, I have something amazing. I think you will love it. And that was the day I quit my 10 years job to get started with him full time. And the reason was I trusted him. And that's one of the reasons why we've been told to approach warm contacts. Because the trust is already there. So the business model builds on trust. Lot of us want to know what can talk and go market and I want to say this. No, that's where the pulse is of this business. This business builds on trust. The products and services that we offer are bought on trust. If people like you, they might listen to you. But they will do business with you if they trust you. So will you understand this? And then I got into the business. Now when I got into the business, for 2 years, and this might come in as a surprise to you, for 2 years I didn't take license. How many of us, when we recruit somebody in this lowdown, how many of us feel bad and we quit on people? And we forget them. The best thing that Allah did, He kept in touch with me. And I had my own reasons that I was busy with something, I had a lot of responsibility. But just because I didn't get started immediately does not mean I will never do it. Lot of us fail to understand the power of delayed gratification. We want everything now. We want somebody to get license now. We want somebody to become leader now. Hey, things take time. He mentioned red sun and moon, don't shine at the same time. So I started 2019, that's when I got my license. And immediately, the power of event. As soon as I got license, 29 March 2019, I think in May there was an event in Savannah. That's where I met Aki and all other leaders. Me and of course I were part of that first event. And one of those events gave me that clarity. And today I'm going to share the clarity that I received that helped me to jumpstart this business. Are we all ready? Yes. So fast forward, it's been like almost 7 years. I'm a senior executive chairman. Thank you so much, Allah, for helping me with the entire journey. And a big shout out to Team Unstoppable. Without that, I wouldn't be here. Thank you so much. So when it comes to business understanding, how many of you agree that clarity is power? Right, see, we all drive cars, right? Now imagine if there is a fog on the windshield. What happens?
Slow down.
You slow down, right? Clarity is not only power, but without clarity, you don't have speed. And if you want to speed up your results, what do we need to work on? We need to work on clarity. So today we understand how this business model works and what exactly we are supposed to do here. Now, how many of you are from business background? Not NGO. I understand. Yeah, traditional businesses. Okay. When it comes to business, there are two sides into a business. Can somebody tell me what are the two sides of a business? Some of our team members in Unstoppable, we might have discussed this. They may know some of the answers. But every business has two sides.
Products and people.
One is product and services. Is there any business without product and services? No, right? And if it is, you might be aware about that, right? That might be one of those things. If there is no product or no service. Right? Now, since we are talking about financial services, what products do you think you would have? Financial products, right? We're not going to have some electronic stuff and we call ourselves as being in financial services industry. And the reason I say is I love gadgets. Right? So if we are in financial services, what products do you think we're going to deal with? Financial services. Now there are literally 4 products that we deal with. What are those? The first product that we deal with in this business is estate planning, that includes will and trust. Now, do we have to be an attorney or CPA to address this? Right? Just like Alka mentioned that we don't have to be, Uber doesn't have to own those cars, Airbnb doesn't have to own those homes, but they can still make business. Just like that, we can help people with will and trust, and we don't have to be an attorney or CPA, or guess what? We don't even need a license or certificate to address this. Because we do not generate documents of will and trust. It is preloaded into a platform. We are just helping somebody to take care of those steps. So the first product that we have is will and trust. We don't need a license. We don't need to be a CPA or accountant to explain and help people with this product. Now we all know the cost and the company and employees of the firm that we have associated with. We're not going to go into the product detail. This is not that session. But hey, that's one of the products. Now for somebody who really wants to understand what this product is, how long do you think it should take? Less than a week, you can master it. You can master this product in less than a week. And the best way to learn this product is to do what? Do your own. Do your own. You want to preach people, you want to teach people, hey, why not take care of your own thing? You'll be very careful when you're addressing your own. That's one. What's the second product that we deal with? Life insurance. Now, HDFC owns any life insurance product? HDFC gives you any license to go and sell life insurance? Right? Who gives you a license to sell life insurance? State. Now, do we think that state is going to involve in something which is not legitimate? And they will give you a license to do wrong things with people. Because see, the first question that I asked myself, hey, is this legit? Will anybody lose money because of me? We have this question, right? I don't want to do wrong things for people. A lot of people have this feeling, and that's totally fine. I have it. So the license that we get comes from the state. Now, in life insurance, there are 3 types. Term policies, permanent policies, some companies do final expenses and all this. Right? There's only 3 products in that, the whole thing. Term policies, permanent policies, and final expense products. Now, the companies that we represent are Fortune 500 companies. Companies like AIG Corbridge, North American, Nationwide, Fidelity Guaranty, Mutual Oklahoma, Lincoln Financials, Ethos. All these companies, people have gone out, they can buy the product online, they can look them up. And these companies have been in business for 100 plus years. How many customers Corbridge serves? Does somebody know? How many customers does Corbridge serve? AIG. 90 million people. They have policies for 90 million people. these companies are not new. They have seen tsunamis, they have seen world wars, they have seen COVID. They are still powerful companies. We have this question, right? What if they go out of business? A lot of people ask this question. Nationwide, this year, 2026, completes 100 years in business. We represent that company. Aren't we proud of something that we represent that is super strong? That's where the confidence comes in. That's where the trust comes in. Yeah, I may not be in business for a long time, but the companies that I'm referring to have been in business for a very long time. And you don't have to shy away. You could be new. The product is not new. The company is not new. That's what they represent. Now, since we are dealing with money and the license comes from state, we are in a very compliant and regulated industry. We have to go through the background, the fingerprint check, the EMOs. Any doctors in the room? Nurses, doctors, they have the EMO insurance and all that. Because of their error, if something happens, and we protect our producers too. Because a lot of us are on a part-time basis. We want to make sure that because of our mistake, we don't get in trouble. It's not just $27. The people that we are bringing in business are not professionals yet. Whose responsibility is to protect them? So if I recruit somebody, I want to make sure that he gets licensed and he's protected. Because I want to help him build a future here. What's the third product that we give you?
Fixed index annuity.
Annuity. Annuity is nothing but a private pension plan. Now there are two types of annuity. One is variable annuity and one is index annuity. Now since I was getting recruited in business and one of our thought process was because of me nobody should lose money. Don't we all feel that? And that is the exact reason why we don't do variable annuities. Because there is a chance that somebody will lose money because of us. That's why we deal with index annuity. Right? Now guess what? The same license that you have for life insurance can be used to write annuities. So do we need a separate license to write annuities?
No.
Especially index annuity. But if you want to write variable, you might need a separate license. And what is the last product? Health insurance. Now many of us are successful because this product was introduced recently. Are successful even without putting too much time and attention into their product. But hey, that is available for us to offer. Now this is the product. Now just because I know product, does that mean I can make business? There is a second side to the business and that is called entrepreneurship. See, I can be good with sales and products, but I will become what? Salesperson. Are we here to become salesperson? What are we here for? To become entrepreneurs. I didn't know how to pronounce this word. I have to practice. Right? Now, if we want to build a business, then what do you think we need? People? Okay, there are 4 things that we need if we really want to build a big business. The very first thing that we need is products and providers. Now imagine without products and providers, can we really do anything in this business? So when we paid this $199 to get into the business, what we got access to? We got access to all the companies that fall under NGS umbrella. We We have access to all those companies and we are now eligible to represent those companies. Of course, once we get license, we get access to those things. That means if we really want to build this as a business, we need access to products and providers. So when we pay that $199, and in your back office, if you look at it in the products section, we have training for every individual provider. How to write their policies, what are the products, what are the variations. Each and everything is accessible for us to get trained. What's the second thing that we need if you want to build this as a business? Because imagine if I just know how to cook, does that mean I can run an entire restaurant? No, right? Because I just know how to cook, I don't know how to run the restaurant. Imagine if somebody is in IT, just because you know how to program, does that mean you can run an IT firm? Just because you know how to do, that hair and facial and all that, does that mean you can run a salon? So entrepreneurship skills are different, product skills are different. You coming in the business and just learning product does not mean you have become an entrepreneur. We need to learn business skills, people skills. The second thing that we need in order to build a business is what? The knowledge and expertise to operate in this field. I need the vocabulary. I need the knowledge, how to recruit, how to sell, how to qualify, how to ask closing questions. These are the skills that I will have to build. But I don't have time to learn everything. So what IGI has done is, it has paired me with a person called Field Builder. To do what? Compress my time for success. Yes, I need the knowledge and expertise, but until I build mine, can I borrow Altaf's? Can you borrow your field builders? So never shy away if you want to build business. Never shy away from seeking help from your field builder. Because he is going to do what? Compress the time for your success. And that's what we want. Do we want fast growth or slow growth? So if you're really looking for fast growth, you want to leverage your field builder. Don't say that I will learn and then I will do business. Let me make money and then I recruit. Hey, it's going to take a long time. So by saying those things that, hey, I want to become independent, I want to make money and then I will show it to people. If you want to make $1 million and then show, hey, it might take 3 years, it might take 5 years, I can show his income. I can borrow belief, I can borrow success until I have my own. Right? So the knowledge and expertise that we don't have yet can be leveraged, and that's what HCI offers. What's the third thing that we need? If I start a business in Dallas, Texas, do I want to be limited in Dallas, Texas? Do we all want to expand? Expand locally or geographically? Right? Do I want my business in all states or just one state? So if I want my business in every state, then what do I need? I need a team of professionals. Any business, if you want to expand, you need what? You need a team of professionals. But here we are not recruiting professionals, we are recruiting everyday people. Then what's my role? To turn them into a professional. Why we do this events, meetings, sessions? Because I want expansion. And I want to convert an everyday person into a professional. Because we are in a financial services industry and we are professionals. That's why I want to recruit and train people, because I want to convert them into financial professionals and entrepreneurs. Because if I just make them professional, they will lean towards Product. Now imagine I don't know anything about investment. Altaf didn't know anything about investment. I got a bunch of people who don't know anything about investment. How are they supposed to operate? What do I need? I need a system. I need a process. Now imagine if I don't know how to cook and I'm willing to cook. What do I need? Recipe. But if I just have a recipe and if I can get somebody who can teach me, hey, how many moms here? Right? If you have a daughter, okay, at home, how do you teach your daughter to, cook or, my daughter, she's 11, okay. And now she's like, Daddy, you need coffee anytime, let me know. You need breakfast anytime, let me know. I can make eggs for you. Now, how do you think she learned that? She saw her mom doing it. It starts with, okay, can you put this glass of anything, cup of anything, microwave and all those things. And then slowly she start doing small things. And one day she doesn't know how to cook. So when you see somebody, it's easy to learn. So your field builder will help you through the process where you see him doing stuff in action. That's why that system that we have is not just on the book, we have to live it on the field. So when we all follow the same process, how many of you know kayaking? The royal, kayak? Or what is that called? The long boat where there are multiple people? Canoe. If everybody is in sync, what happens? But imagine if somebody is doing on the left hand side, somebody is doing on the right hand side, and somebody, some people are chilling, what happens? Slow down. System just like that. As long as entire team is aligned, and if everybody is doing the same thing over and over, your speed and growth becomes much faster. And that's it. That's how simple this business is. So one side is the product and service side, which doesn't really take more than a month. 4 products, 4 weeks. If somebody is really serious about building something where he wants a financial freedom, time freedom, and if he wants to change his life, can't we all put in one week on one product and learn about the product, the presentation, the video, the closing question, the qualifying question, how to talk to people, how to handle objections? Is it too hard? People are only to work for years. I've been in this country for almost 18 years. I've been working hard. We all been working hard. I never had this desire in my job to become financially independent. Because I knew that this opportunity that I had over there does not even have a capacity, even if I work hard. Here we at least know the potential. We know the power, and we have the proof that people have achieved amazing results. Can't we all do this? So clarity is power. But with that power comes the speed. So we are in the business of not just understanding things, also explaining things. So if somebody asks you to explain me your business model, or if somebody wants you to tell them, hey, what exactly we do in this business? This is what we do in our business. There is one side where we offer products and services, and there is another side where we build entrepreneurs. And that's why our approach says that hey, if you are looking to do something that can help you with additional income, have something amazing to offer you. And that becomes my approach. So with that, thank you so much. We are ready to break out for give a big round of applause.